Hello, I'm Mad Uncle Morgan, and I would like to talk about the idea that you should give away free work or cheap work in order to get more customers. There are some people who argue that when you're starting out as an artist or a photographer or a writer or a tarot reader or somebody doing magic spells, that you should give away work to build up a clientele, or do cheap work, to build up a clientele. There's actually a problem with this, and you have, once you experience it, you know the problem, although you may not consciously realize what you have done. Okay, and please know I managed to sidestep this problem. When I started out as a writer, basically when I realized that writers were getting paid was at a truck stop in Nebraska. And I'm going through a magazine rack, and I find this magazine of erotic letters, okay, stories, okay, supposedly written by people who like this particular type of sexual activity. And I instantly knew that that was a lie, okay, because the writing was too good. And at that point in time, the light bulb went off. I realized somebody had to be getting paid to write. And therefore, this is the first market I tried. I wrote dubious erotic stories. Sent them in. Within 6 months, I had sold my first one. So as a writer, I have never done free work except for charities that I care about. If you want me to do writing, you pay me. And I charge $60 an hour. Right off the bat. Okay? Now, my sister, on the other hand, did the writing for exposure route, where basically she started out writing for free. And one day she complains to me that people that she's writing for refuse to actually start paying her. They want her to continue doing work for free. By the way, if you're an artist, photographer, tarot reader, spellcaster, whatever, if you start off doing free or discounted rates, this is actually what's going to happen to you. Because people will not pay for something that they got for cheap or free. Therefore, you need to start out right out of the gate charging. And charging a decent rate. Okay? A lot of people will tell you this is wrong. But it's actually better to get paid for just a few projects than do everything for free for the rest of your life. Okay? So I always charge, and so should you. And don't buy into the exposure myth, and do not buy into the, oh, they will refer other people and who will pay more money. No, it doesn't work that way. Whatever amount you set initially, that's your baseline. And you better charge, because otherwise you're going to be spending a lot of time working real hard for absolutely nothing. Have a good evening.